Good afternoon. Today I am going to teach you how to make mojo. Not mojo, that marinating sauce with sour oranges and all that and all those other ingredients. Today's mojo is going to be it's almost like it's an oil it's a garlic infused olive oil. And what you do is you heat up the olive oil, which is what we're doing over here. We're heating up olive oil, and now we're going to use this garlic. And we're gonna put it through our processor, our food processor, to kind of mix it real fine. And then we're gonna put I'm gonna put the garlic in here, and then we're gonna put the oil on the garlic, or we can put the garlic in the oil. It's just it's better when you put, once you have this minced, you're gonna put garlic. You gotta put a little bit of salt. And then we're gonna pour the oil in here, and you see how that works. And if not, you can always do it this way. Chop your garlic, real fine. You come over here and you put it in there, and then all you do is just infusing the oil with garlic. That's basically all you need. But it has to be real fine, real nicely minced, so that way when you put it on the plantains, on the yuca, you can even do it in the pork chunks if you wanted to. Then you can, it gives you a whole different taste. So right now I'm gonna be mixing the garlic, and I'll come back to you here shortly while the oil is heating up. So here, we already minced our garlic. One thing I did forget to mention to you earlier was the lime. We have to put the juice of probably about half a lime. I show you during the pork chunks on how to do this with the lime. And what you do is you get a frozen lime. You get the limes in, you freeze it, and once it's frozen solid, you put it in the microwave for about not for about a minute. You can put it for a minute, and then what that does is makes it real juicy. So now we're putting the minced garlic that we just put in here. Okay, so we have that. Now we're gonna do the lime. You see how juicy this lime is gonna be. Like so. And now we're gonna do the salt. Literally salt right there, like so. Now we're gonna stir it together. And now that oil that we're gonna use, this is olive oil that I've heated. You can see we're heating it. And now what we're gonna do now, you gotta be very careful with this. You don't wanna get too close to this, because now we're gonna put the olive oil, we're gonna put it in here. You hear it frying? Okay, so we turn off the stove. Now let me get my spoon. Okay, so now we stir this. So we're gonna leave this as is for now, and now we're gonna do our plantains, and I'm gonna show you. Now the way we do this also, it could be with yuca. All those are gonna be separate episodes that we can do them individually. So this is basically how you make the mojo. And then what you do is you get it with your spoon, and you just pour it in on top of your food. Alrighty, so then now I'm going to show you how to do plantains, and you see when that mojo comes into play. Now learn how to make this mojo by itself first, so that way you can use that on different recipes. Alrighty, let's go to the plantains. These are plantains. Is a tropical fruit / vegetable that we fry. You've seen these in the store many a times. Now you can do this in two ways. Well, actually, there's a whole ton of ways you can do it, but those are different shows. today we're doing it for this segment. We're gonna do what they call tostones. Tostones is a Cuban word for, it's basically what it is like a mashed plantain. And what we're gonna be doing here is we cut the ends off. Now you don't peel these like a regular banana, even though they look like a banana. You don't peel it like that. What you do is you come out here and I cut the ends off. You score these down like so. You see this here? Now, some people say it comes easier when we start to peeling it. Some people say it comes off easier when you do it under running water. To me, it depends on the plantain. So anyway, so here we go. We have it like so. Now we start going. You get that little piece off, and basically this is how you peel it, like so. That's simple. So now we're gonna finish the rest of this plantain. That's why you score, just to get them to a little easier to manage pieces. That way it doesn't break off too much on you. So again, this is a very simple technique to do it. If you're having a hard time with a plantain, it could be maybe they're too well done. If you have a little piece there, just come right off with it and just peel it right off. Now we got the plantains peeled. I peeled both of them. So we're gonna do this in two different ways. We're gonna do what we call the tostón, which is gonna be, we cut it probably about a little bit over an inch, about an inch and a half or so. You cut it like so. Okay, 2 chunks like that. This one here we can make it a little bit bigger, like so. Now we're gonna put this in the oil. We're gonna fry these, like part cook them, so that way later on we're gonna take them back out and then put them back in again. And now we're putting this in the, again, 375 oil. Okay, these should almost be, basically what we want is a light brown color on them, like so, because these are part cooked, remember now. So now we're gonna put them in here, this paper plate. You don't have to put them in a napkin yet or to absorb the grease yet. Okay, so we're gonna put these in here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna, I don't know if you had never seen, these are what they call tostoneras. Tostoneras is basically to make tostones. This thing has got a little hinge here. It's got a little thing in the bottom. What you do is you put your tostón in here, like so, and then you flatten it down like that, and that's what you get in return. So then you put it like so in there, because now we're gonna finish cooking them. So now we're gonna do the same thing all over again here. And here we go. Now, let's say you don't have a tostonera. Not a problem. Brown paper bag. Put a brown paper bag. You put it like so. You get in here. You smash it and voila. See, so you don't need all the fancy gadgets and all that stuff. In Cuba, this is how they used to do it. We didn't have this in Cuba. This is only here in the United States. So now, see, same exact thing. So a brown paper bag, and you put it in there and smash it. Now once you have them like so, now we're gonna come back over here and put them in. See how pretty they are? But see, they're still flimsy. They're not crunchy yet. We want them crunchy. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just set it down and let them keep frying. Now you'll see them start turning and whatever. Usually, once they're done, they're all gonna come up to the top. They're gonna be kind of floating up there. I just put them there maybe about a couple of minutes or so, just to make sure that they're cooked all the way through. They're nice, they're crispy, you know, not. And then we're gonna put them back on here, and then we're gonna put our mojo the mojo that we made earlier. We're gonna put the mojo, and with the ladle, we're gonna just kind of put it up on top of it. And this is a very good treat. Okay, one more thing that I wanted to show you. That was one way of doing the plantains, which is the tostones. I want to show you how to do the mariquitas, which is almost like a little chip. Okay, so here you can see where they basically floated up to the top. And these are pretty much done. Now, as soon as we get them out of here, we're gonna put them in the plate with salt, and would be good to go. Let me get a paper towel to put it in the bottom to absorb some of the grease. Get them out here like so. And also, these are also like you do the same like with the fried pork chunks. As soon as you get them out, put salt on them. So we have that. Here's our salt, and now our mojo. Okay, there we just go slow. Put a little bit of oil and garlic. Like so. And once they cool off, you're ready to go. Anyway, come back shortly because now we're gonna do the little mariquitas, which are the chips. Okay, here we're gonna make the mariquitas, which is gonna be like a chip. Again, you get the banana, you get your mandolin, and then what you're gonna do is just make it like, but you gotta put them in the oil, because if not, they'll clump up. You see that? If you don't do it in the oil, they get clumped up, and it'll be, you know, it wouldn't be any good. So we're gonna do this for now. We did a little bit more. Let's say, do half of the banana, and then that'll be it. So now we wait for these to get done. I'll bring them out, and you'll see the end result. Okay, so I think the chips are already done. We wanna finish with the plate. Okay, so what we do here is, which you don't have to do that, but anyway, but one thing you do have to put is salt on them. Okay, a little salt on there, and you can just eat them like this. Aha! Wait for them to pull off. Or what we're gonna do is that infuse olive oil with garlic. Now we're gonna put it like that, like we did with our tostones. And you're actually good to go. One thing I wanted to tell you, one more thing about the tostones that we covered earlier. If you don't want to go through all the hassle of making the plantain, they sell these at Walmart. Most stores have them. It's called Tostones by Chiquita. And what they'll do, they already come part cooked, as you can see, and smashed. All you gotta do with these is just throw them in that hot oil for one fry, and then you'll be good to go. Pour your olive oil infused with garlic, and you're done. Hope you like the recipe, enjoy it, and nothing goes better with this than a nice ice cold beer. You go, folks, have a great day. Don't forget to like us in the video and to subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Have a great day.